Hello, namaste, assalamu alaikum, welcome to Cricket for Us, and welcome to Laughing Coyote as well. We're just about to start the second innings. It was amazing batting from Multan Sultans, Sohaib Maksud, Riley Russo, just anyone who batted, apart from Muhammad Rizwan. I think he was a bit lackluster, he scored 30
Yeah.
of 30. Otherwise, it was a very good performance. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Obviously,
Better.
I'm supporting Peshawar Zalmi, as you can see, and as you can see, as to the supporting New Zealand. Is that
Yes.
what is that?
Yeah, of course. New Zealand. Yeah,
Yeah,
New
because
Zealand
we're
in this game.
playing Peshawar versus New Zealand, right today.
It's a good game.
Come,
First ball, edge, gone to third man, and
all right.
it's
Let
just
me
a
let
single.
me put this up there, and we're not taking any more comments. All right, we're
Oh
shutting down the
wow!
comments after that one. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. It's a high-scoring game. Peshawar has the firepower, definitely. Good evening, Andy. I should probably click on them before answering them, right?
it's all right. I've just done it. It's all good. Good evening, Andy. Thank you so much for joining, by the way. And yeah, Ray, I agree. I think Multan's gonna win because I'm supporting Multan. But
You know
Zazai,
what I have in here for good luck?
what?
Jamishirin, bro.
Why no? Why no Ruabza, man?
Because it wasn't available. I'm in America, bro. Whatever's available, I'll take.
Oh man, that's crazy. But 2 for 0. Oh, I'll update the score. I want to update the score. Goodness.
Yeah, Jose needs to go off. He needs to start off with a bang. He normally does. Well, he has done so far. By the way, Maksud, he was so good today, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He was absolutely
We
outstanding.
gotta add him to the squad, right? To the World
Yeah,
Cup squad.
not the World Cup, but the Pakistan tour to England and West Indies. He's now
Oh,
included
we have a
officially.
tour.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The England tour. It's going to be white ball cricket the entire
I thought that
time.
was just tests. We
Oh no,
normally
there's
go
no
to England for tests.
no tests in England, but there'll be tests in West Indies. There's going to be tests in West Indies.
Was it on your channel or my channel when I said England has the best test conditions? I think it might have been on mine.
I think it was on yours. I think it was on yours.
And you guys saw. That's what I meant.
That was brilliant, man. That final was amazing.
Yeah, that was well, it wasn't
Entertaining stuff.
amazing, but you know.
Not amazing in the sense that it was entertaining stuff. Kami Bhai has just done something that you can only expect from him. I don't know if you've just seen that or not.
Yeah.
It's gone for 4.
Yeah.
Right.
We're on the we're
exactly. We're in
yeah,
sync.
we're
Basically.
together now. Yeah.
That's it. Hi, Azad. Hello, Thunder Haze. Thank you so much for joining, man. Much appreciated. Andy says, I hope you don't mind. I've got England, Sri Lanka on the TV, but I'm following cricket. No problem, Andy. Thank you so much for joining in. I know yesterday England absolutely obliterated the Sri Lankans. Today, I think it's not as bad.
T20, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love the new kit they went for, by the way.
I found it very 100-ish, if you get what I mean. It looked like a 100.
Both of them. No. Both of them. It's the modern day, man. You got to get kids in there, and it's very kid friendly kit. You know?
Yeah, that I agree with. It is very kid friendly. Can't argue with that whatsoever.
Overthrows? No.
Manav says hello, Manav. Thank you for joining. It's very late, right? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. You know, it's so late in Pakistan and India. These PSL games. It's like midnight almost in Pakistan. It's like it's just the weather, isn't it? Because it's so hot during the day. They had to pick a time like this where it's not as hot. It's like 40 degrees rather than 50 degrees or something like that. It's crazy.
Well, but they should be used to that. I mean, I would say what 85% of the players are Pakistani, right?
Yeah.
And then the rest are Asian. Like the people that are outside of Asia are maybe like 3%. So like they should all be used to this, you know?
It's different in the UAE. I've only visited UAE in July once, and dude, it was hot. It was absolutely boiling. So, and I know
I don't know what you're talking about because I visited it in February and it was great.
Yes, in February it is great.
Of it.
Beautiful Yorker by Sohail Tanveer Zazai.
It swung a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, swung a lot. That seam position. I don't, man. I have a proper action, and I can't get the seam like that. And I don't know what he's doing, and he gets it like that. That's amazing.
His wrist position is just great. So by the time he delivers the ball, doesn't matter what comes beforehand. When he's about to deliver it, that's when it's just all good. Oh my goodness. Manav says, how are England playing on consecutive? That's what they do in T20s. I think Pakistan, South Africa, they did that as well. They played on consecutive days.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 40 overs total. That's less than one innings and an ODI. So, it's fine for them. Like, the fitness level you got to have to be on that level, you should be able to handle that.
Yeah, completely agree. Oh, Umar Gul is bowling. It's Imran Khan's here. Sorry.
Yeah. He has a similar action to.
It's very similar. Like unless I see his face, I'm like, oh, Gul is playing. But yeah, he's not.
Well, it's not that similar.
It's so similar, man. Come on.
It is, but it's not that similar. Like I might be confused for a second, but I don't need to see his face. I know right away that it's not him.
If both of them were playing, I would definitely if both of them if Umar Gul still played, I wouldn't be able to tell you from behind which one it is unless obviously I read the name.
Yeah, no, I can tell the difference. There is a little bit of a difference.
Fair enough.
That's maybe because I've watched Umar Gul's wickets over and over and over again way too many times. Maybe that's why. Like, I know Umar Gul's action really well.
Fair enough. I was just going to say, I missed that drop catch completely, by the way. I don't know if there was a drop catch. I did not see it whatsoever. Was there a drop?
Who said it?
Abdullah said it.
Oh, we are behind. So, remember? Because we paused it.
Oh, yeah, of course. Never mind. It's all good.
but I didn't see any. Because they're showing the other games. They're showing Zazay's innings, right? That's what they're showing, right?
Yeah.
Which, Abdullah, which channel are you watching it on? Is it PTV or something? Or Geo Super or something?
Oh, Kamran Akmal skies it up in the air, goes over backward square leg, and that's gone.
Nobody's there, right? Yeah, nobody better not. I mean, because the way he played it, it looked like he was placing it. If you're placing a shot and it goes to the fielder, yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Just placed it incorrectly completely.
Yeah.
Thunder Hayes says 12-10 in Nepal. Yeah, that's late, man.
Maybe he's talking about the other game.
Maybe he's talking about Sri Lanka, and that's what I was thinking. Maybe. I've completely missed that match. Abdullah says, in the UAE, especially in Dubai during summer, it's humidity what kills you more.
Yeah, it was England versus Sri Lanka. He just confirmed.
Okay. That's good. That is good. Muhammad Stan says, hey, guys. Hello. All right, you go for it.
Hasnain. Hasnain hates Zazay, by the way. Everybody should know that. He hates Hazratullah Zazay.
Kamran Akmal with a beautiful...
Let's
go! 6 over square leg. Oh, Imran Khan getting smashed. Woohoo! What a shot.
That was a pretty good finish. That was man, that was really good. I wish they had an extra day, though. Do you know what I mean?
7 days or actual 5 days?
Well, 5 days, but if needed, then 7 days.
I think some people were actually talking about that maybe have 7 days rather than only one extra reserve because you're playing in England, right?
Yeah.
In England, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Inevitable.
And by the way, I said it on my stream too. I completely agree with the decision playing it in England. It's just, well, one, you can check the forecast, right? I mean, not all of England has the same weather, so you can change the stadium, and also you can put a couple extra days in, right? Like that.
Yeah.
That that's something you could do.
Faizan Khan says he's just not as good as Gul at bowling Yorkers. Yeah, Imran Khan is
not good as Gul at anything, not just the Yorkers.
Unless he's copying his action. Again, I'll keep talking about his action because I've genuinely forgotten. Like when I'm watching, unless it just hits me. But yeah, like you said, because you've seen Gul's deliveries so often, you can probably pick it. I'm not a big fan of Umar Gul. Never was.
His run up, no, I'm a huge fan of Umar Gul. His run up is different. The way he jumps, what is it called? The takeoff is different. His bowling arm, the way he does that thing, that's different as well.
Fair enough. I take you on that because, like I said, not as big a fan. Where are we? How did my team Karachi Kings do? They lost. They got smashed against Peshawar Zalmi because Hazratullah is like, what do you get? Like 60 odd or 30 or whatever he did.
3 deliveries, I think.
Yeah, he just
I might have been 2 actually.
Yeah, crazy, absolute crazy. Sanga, yeah?
Singai.
Singai.
Sharem Khatak. He's
Cool.
saying, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. He's always good. Mashallah, nothing goes wrong with him, so he's always good. Manav says, why is Sri Lanka touring England? Shouldn't it be the other way around, considering practicing? I think it's because the English summer needs to have cricket in England, international cricket especially, because they're going to have a month where they're playing these guys, and then they're going to play Pakistan, and then it's the Indian Test series, right? So there's no real justification. They just wanted to book or slot in the T20s. And I think there's ODIs as well, if I'm not wrong, but they wanted to slot in the T20s in England, and that's what we have. So yeah, pointless series personally, but it's good to see.
Do we know where the World Cup is?
Oh yeah, probably UAE. We'll find out by the start of next month.
But we don't know.
9 times out of 10, it's the UAE. Andy says, couple of extra days would have made the difference. Wall-to-wall sunshine in Southampton yesterday. Yeah, and I believe today as well, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So yeah, it's
pretty sunny here as well. It's actually really hot.
Yeah. All right, let me update the score.
Where's the score? I don't see a score.
Score's at the bottom.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. It's because probably you were updating it. That's why I went away, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Mohammed said Imran Khan was bowling well a few matches earlier. Now, though, he is rubbish. Yep.
He's very inconsistent. Actually, yeah. He's got that in common with Umar Gul, because he is very inconsistent as well.
Night Watchman Cricket Channel, great channel, by the way. I was on their channel like a couple of months ago or something. Really fun bunch of guys. Sorry if this is out of topic or it has been answered already, but what about Wokes can't play for 2 consecutive days? I haven't actually, like I said, I haven't followed that game, but if he isn't playing today, that's probably the reason, because they're thinking, oh, we need to save him up, and they want to try as many players as possible in the T20 side.
Save him for what?
Pardon?
Save him for what?
The India series coming up.
When is that?
That's in August. Wait, before we continue, England and their rotation policy is just something out of this world. They like to pick players up to they want to select players for a certain amount of time and then say, no, you rest, because we're in bubbles, we're going all around the world, like we need everyone at full fitness, which is why I think David Willey, I don't know if Willey was playing yesterday, but I think David Willey's playing today. And Sam Curran's still playing. Liam Livingston's in the side. So, I could be wrong. Again, didn't watch the match yesterday, but they've gone with the thought similar to what India have done, right? They're going to send a tour when Sri Lanka finish the series against England. They're going to go back to Sri Lanka and face India's B team, or, the other players, the ones that didn't come to England.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you got to play your players to keep them fresh. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they got to have some sort of practice. I think the reason why India struggled, well, there was a couple of reasons, but one of the reasons was that they didn't have any practice, right? They just came in, and that was their first test in England. Mm-hmm. Whereas New Zealand had played before, and they played against England,
Yeah.
So you need to play. Like, you can't just rest someone for a month and expect them to be in the same form they were a month ago. A month is a very long time. If the series is in August, why are they resting him now? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But
knowing them, they'll keep bringing players in and out. That's the way England work quite a lot. Ibrahim says, don't you think counting South Africa and West Indies series in the World Cup was unfair? Yeah, I found that hilarious. Also, speaking of hilarious, Kamran Akmal just smashed another 4 down the ground. He scored all the run. He scored.
Yeah, he's looking good, and that's very good. Multan's in trouble, because if Kamran Akmal is doing that and Zazay is staying quiet, that means Zazay is going to go off in a couple of overs when Kamran is not going off. And when you've got both of them going off, it's over then.
I really don't want
it.
Jonathan Wells.
Trent.
I think the guy who played, he made his debut for the PSL and Peshawar Zalmi Jonathan Wells, right? So he was really good as well. So they've got three big hitters in the top three, but then they've also got Rutherford, they've got Rothman Powell, they've got Shoaib Malik. Can't believe I forgot Shoaib Malik. So they've got a good side, definitely.
Very good side.
Yeah. I thought it was unfair. What did you think, by the way, Afan, in terms of this Test series, South Africa West Indies Test series, actually counting towards the World Test Championship?
I don't really care about the championship.
Do you know what? I like the truthful nature of what you just said. I personally do, and I thought it was unfair because Pakistan was number 5, but South Africa thrashed West Indies so bad that they had to move up. That's the truth.
To me, like, it's just test. Like, all right, fine, it's just a test series. Like, you know what I mean? Like, moving to 5th or 6th or 1st or 3rd, it's like moving in the ICC ranking, right? I didn't care before. I don't care now. For me, if you win, great. I don't care if you're number 1 or number 5 or whatever, right? That's why, like, I'm okay with Pakistan, because they're like number 8, and then they all of a sudden win the Champions Trophy. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's like that.
Pakistan's always like that, though. That's
so that's why I'm like, I don't care who's in what spot, you know?
Muhammad Hassan says, seems like PZ will still give. Yeah, they will. Look at what Cameron Atwell's doing already. Abdullah goes, I'm guessing Woke's gray hair has something to do with him not being able to play 2 consecutive games. Wow. This question is for yourself. I'm sure of it. Your thoughts about today's pitch? Pretty flat.
Dead. Yeah, it's a pretty dead wicket. But I mean, that's how the wickets have been pretty much the entire. Well, not the entire, but most of the games, right?
At least the past couple of games, yeah. But if you look at the second eliminator, right? What did Islamabad get? They got 130 or 140. I can't even remember. Like 170, just because of Hassan Ali or whatever it was, right? Otherwise, everyone was struggling.
Right. But that was I think that wasn't because the wicket was a good wicket. That was just
good bowling.
Yeah, that was just they were struggling. And then Hassan Ali, I mean, if you look at his innings as well, I think he got actually he played really well. He had a couple of edges, but it was his day. But what I'm saying is he wasn't playing like proper shots. He was just swinging at everything, you know. So it was just his day.
Fair enough. Trent Smith says, "Hi guys, hello. Thank you for joining."
By the way, I like it's incredible. How different Abu Dhabi or UAE is from Pakistan. If you look at the first half of PSL, you would say it was a lot more baller friendly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then in Dubai or in UAE, it's completely different. Like every game is going near 200 and over to. Well, one of them went to 250 almost. So like,
that was a great game. Did we do that together, by the way? We did that together.
We did that together, yeah. That was nearly 500 runs in the match.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah. I'm just happy. I think I should have streamed with you on Tuesday, because then Islamabad might have won, but they just didn't. They got absolutely battered by.
Yeah, but even if they had won, no one would have cared because it's Islamabad. So.
Oh my goodness, you just have this hatred inside. Islamabad's just amazing.
No, it's not hatred. I if I hated them, then I would care. I'm saying no one cares.
You don't care enough. You don't care at all. That's what you're saying.
I'm indifferent. No, like I'm being serious though. Like I get it, they're the capital or whatever, but why Islamabad? Like no one has loyalty to Islamabad. Like people have loyalty to these smaller cities, you know, like Multan or like. Well,
Islamabad's small. Islamabad's one of the smallest cities in Pakistan.
Yeah, but it's like a made-up city, isn't it? It's not.
That's a great shot.
No, do you know? Yeah, really good shot through point. But you know what I'm saying though? Like it was made. It didn't just happen like over a couple of years. They had a plan to build a city, and they built that city. Whereas Peshawar, Multan, Lahore, Karachi, these are built over like hundreds of years, you know? Which
is why Islamabad makes sense when you go there. If you go to Lahore, if I go to Karachi or something, I am lost.
Anywhere,
yeah. You're just like, where do I go? Turn left and you go to like.
There's this saying in Pakistan, you must have heard of it, and probably I told you this, is that if you want to see Pakistan, don't go to Islamabad, because Islamabad is not Pakistan. It's like completely different than the rest of Pakistan.
My favorite city in Pakistan, obviously, because I was born there, I lived there a lot of my life, is Islamabad. Another shot over point,
It's
but
an
what
amazing
about
city. I love
to the
Islamabad. It's
field?
a great city, but like it doesn't have any history, you know.
Fair enough. Can't really argue with that. That's a fact. Fazan says, well, unless the BCCI puts the ICC's back against the wall and insists the World Cup is held in India, we all know the BCCI does have that kind of sway. I think it will be UAE. I don't think it'll be anywhere else. It has to be UAE.
No, but
Um,
I mean, I don't think BCCI would do that anyways, because here's the thing: one, if something goes wrong, and there's a big chance that something will go. I mean, in terms of
yeah,
COVID,
yeah.
yeah, that's not going to be good for BCCI or India in world press. That's going to be global news, right? So it's going to ruin India's reputation. So I don't think they're going to force anything.
Okay. They'll probably try and keep it as civil as possible. But if push comes to shove, I think BCCI obviously would prefer to have it in India. But I agree with you in the sense that they're not gonna try and twist anyone's arm in this instance because of what happened in the IPL.
Right.
Zazai not bowling many balls early. Well, the thing is, right? Zazai's just realized that Kamran Akmal can take the whole game away from them. So until Kami Bhai's going, right? He can just chill. He can just
That's exactly what he did yesterday. Or when was it? Or the other game.
A couple days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan Wells was finding the ropes. Zazai just took the back seat. He was going under. Bro, for the first time I saw his strike rate under 100. I'm like, what is happening? Is this real life?
It's like you playing Cricket 19 on Legend and thinking, oh, I'll just defend for now. I'll just defend.
So, I mean, it just shows how great of a batsman he is. He's got both those sides. You know, he can take it easy and he can go after the bowlers.
Yeah.
That's great.
Definitely. Dahani's at the attack. First ball hits the pads, but I don't think
it's Dahani, wasn't it? Dani changed.
First game, it was Dhani, and then they realized it's actually Dahani, as in there's an A between the H and D, so it's Dahani.
Is that a real name though? I've never heard that.
I've never heard that. However, I spoke to a couple of cricket players who played with him, and their response was, "No, it is Dahani. They just got it wrong in the first PSL game." I was like, "That's great. That's very professional, isn't it?" So that's what happened.
Yeah, I think it's probably because it's not a common name. I've never heard Dahani. I have heard Dani. Dani is a very common name.
Yeah,
it's just like a short nickname for Daniel, right? I think.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Saad Vlog says, "Hi, bro. Hi, man."
Yep. Hello, Saad.
I have this bias towards Wokes. Love to see the guy play. I don't know why Morgan said that. Could have just called it rotation policy. I'm fairly sure they just base it on the rotation thing. Pakoda.
Yep.
I'm hungry now because
I'm not. I just ate biryani.
Why would you tell me that? I ate nothing. I ate.
It was freshly made too. Like it was just like on the stove, and I went there and I opened it, and steam came out of it, and I started mixing it because you gotta mix it before you, And there was a lot of chicken in there as well, and you know me, I love chicken. Potatoes.
Well played. I'm gonna stop talking about food. Pencil God says, Peshawar fielding was so bad. Yeah, Wahab Riaz did so bad. It's unbelievable how they worked hard the whole year. The thing is, right, it was just the brilliance of the batting, right? Plus, it's a flat track. You saw Muhammad Imran, who's been economical mostly throughout this PSL. He got hit for almost 50. Ahmad Butt got hit for 50.
By the way,
I think Wahab Riaz got hit for 40 odd as well. So all of them got obliterated. They have absolutely no spinners in the side, right? They have 5 fast bowlers, and those are Shoaib Malik, yes, spinner, but he didn't bowl, right? And I can see Muhammad Hassan has nothing against PZ. But yeah, I want Multan Sultans to win it as well. I don't have anything against it. All I know is you support Zalmi, so I need to go Multan Sultan.
I can tell you this: he does have something against PZ. He's lying. He doesn't like Hazratullah Zazai.
Hazratullah Zazai, right? Honestly, and this is gonna sound really bad, I have not heard of him until this PSL.
You haven't? I have.
I did not.
Maybe that's because I do the leagues. Everyone's picking him. Like he's always in one of my leagues.
I'd heard of Rahmanullah Gurbaz, but for Zazai, I've probably seen him. I just don't remember his name.
I've seen Hazratullah Zazai.
Yeah.
In my leagues a lot.
Oh, okay. fair enough. So he's a popular dude. Popular dude. How about a 4-year cycle for the WTC instead of 2 years? And within that 4 years, a team plays another team, both home and away. It'll be too long. I think it needs to be shorter rather than 2 years, and that's gone to the boundary as well. Still, Kamran Akmal,
lovely 4.
All 36 runs are from his.
I think both the batsmen are struggling with deliveries on their legs.
Yeah.
Zazay and Kamran both. Even that was on his legs, and that wasn't a controlled shot. I mean, that was an inside edge. So.
Yeah. Well, his back turned. I wouldn't call it inside, but yeah, it basically wasn't in control.
Oh no, okay. I saw the replay now. Yeah. And in real time, it looked like it was an inside edge.
I don't know. All I can tell you there, Mohammad, is because he just hasn't played many deliveries. Kamran Akmal's just taken a single off the last ball of almost every over.
Yep. Kamran has not been in form, and look, Kamran knows his career is over if he does not perform here. So I think that's what's going on.
Overdone, 36 for 0. Multan Sultans were 37 at this point.
Again on the leg stump, he misses.
Can't play it. The ball swinging into him is something that he's finding very difficult. Zazai hasn't played enough, so I can't really comment on his issues at the moment. But Kamran Akmal's played 20-odd deliveries, scored 36. He's definitely trying to cement his place in the Peshawar Zalmi side. Super happy Portugal qualified for the... Nice. Who did they beat?
They made it to the final. They won it last time, actually. No, they won it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Peshawar made a mistake after Dani. Yep, they did.
Who would have thought after 4 Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No one would have thought that. Can Pakistan? I just saw a message there. If Multan Sultans will get these 2 openers in power play, it will be easy for MS to win this game. They haven't got them though. Haven't got them. Nope. They're not going to unless
it's last over, right?
Last over of the power play. Yeah, exactly. Fazan says, can Pakistan do an exchange with them? Yes.
Yeah, that's please. What my uncle said yesterday. We were trying to make a team for the World Cup, and we were looking for openers. And I said Fakhar Zaman as the opener, and he was like, can we get Zazay instead of Zaman? There he goes, 6.
That is a huge 6. It's gone miles. It's gone. Oh, that is brilliant.
By the way, it's funny how we like to talk about Sharjeel and Babar Azam, the other one, Azam Khan's fitness, but no one's saying anything about Hazratullah's fitness.
Because he is the thinnest of the 3.
He is, but I think it's because he's performing.
That's also the case.
Right? Before when Sharjeel was performing, before he got banned, did anybody say anything about his fitness? No one said anything, did they?
Trent, honestly, I think Peshawar can, with the batting lineup they have,
yes, absolutely.
They're the only side in this tournament who can chase this down quite easily because these 2 openers are absolutely brilliant. Ibrahim's... Oh, okay. Go on.
There you go. No, go on.
Yeah. Ibrahim says, don't you think Zazai will struggle at international level? He seems to favor... I've seen him hit a lot of shots on the offside as well.
Yesterday, he played such a beautifully deft touch, by the way. Man, it was such a beautiful shot through extra cover it was. Yeah. It was amazing. 4 runs it was.
So
he can definitely play on both sides. He favors his leg side, but all batsmen do. Everyone who wants to hit a 6 will always favor the leg side because that's a natural swing. Your bat will always go in that side. Unless the ball is all the way over there, it's wide, then you can go on the offside. So the leg side, you will always favor your leg side if you are trying to hit it.
Yes! Bring it on! Yes!
Catch.
Muzarabani.
Backwards point.
On the offside, as we described, he doesn't have a problem on the offside. And he just chips it to backward point. Shan Masood, ecstatic as anything. Good catch.
But even that shot wasn't out of control. Like, that was in a control shot. It was just straight to a fielder.
That's not a no ball. Stop reviewing it. It's not a no ball.
Come on, it's a no ball.
Oh, man.
Look, he's checking. It's a no ball.
Nah, his foot is just really big. That's all.
Yeah, look, it's a no ball. Look, his foot is in the air. or his heel. It's not on the line.
Muhammad Khan says this is like when we used to play tape ball cricket and you always had that one guy who loved to take strike and never take singles unless it was the last ball.
Last ball.
Oh, man. Muhammad says Fazan for Shajil, or Fakhr, I think, for Shajil, but not Heather. What? Oh, okay, not Heather. Why not? I think Heather's just been... His confidence is gone. Same thing happened to Abdullah Shafiq after those 3 domestic games. They sent him into the
Whether his
international.
confidence is gone or not, I think the reason why you don't want to trade Heather is because, well, one, he's very young, and Sharjeel
Isn't
not
Fakhr
young,
quite
so-
young either? I think Fakhr's like 29, right? 29, 30?
Yeah.
That's
But
not old.
Heather is like 21.
Yeah,
I
that's...
didn't say Fakhr, I said Sharjeel.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
misheard you that. Yeah. Saad Vlog says, "What's way to get off the mark by Zazai?" Yeah, what a way. Yeah, definitely. And then gets out the next ball. So Muzrabani coming strong.
That 6 went longer than Inzaman's beard.
Yeah, I loved that. Andy says, "Oh wait, whoa, where'd he go?"
Oh, we both clicked on it.
Andy says Sri Lanka falling to pieces. This game could be over. I've got that feeling as well. Like, definitely, Sri Lanka's just not looked the part. Have they? What are they? 90 for 6. I'm just checking. Yeah, 90 for 6. Only guy who scored is Kusal Mendes, and that was a run of ball. So yeah, definitely struggling there. The Sri Lankans. Looking at Afghanistan's power hitters, speaking as a Pathan, Pakistan needs to go to the KPK. Yes.
The problem with these power hitters is they don't always perform. Like Zazay today, he's gone. So they're on and off. That's the problem.
But even a 6, like 2 out of 3 games or 2 out of 4 games is fine. But unlike Pakistani hitters, which is 1 out of 12 games or 1 out of 15 games, like it's better than that, isn't it?
It's way better than that, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've tried to go to KPK. We got Iftikhar, we got Khoshtal. I mean, the entire team is from KPK, but
it's KPK versus. That's why Pakistan keeps losing, because it's just KPK.
So right there, I told you, right? He doesn't like Zazai. Look what he's saying. Look at the comment.
By the way, Muhammad, I wanted.
And then look.
Oh wow!
And then look.
Fair enough. I see it then.
But they're still Afghani though, even in the camps.
Can they not play for Pakistan? Well, of course they can't. There'll be a lot of rejigging that has to happen. To be honest, can you imagine, right? They were...
Can win.
Yeah, because the thing is, Multan was 43 at the end of the power play. They're 42. And then Sohail Maqsood and what's his name, Riley Russo went ballistic because Peshawar just bowled badly. I can't really argue that. They bowled badly.
I mean, that's how it was in the last game as well. I mean, we had them, 110, like 8 wickets or something. And it was 170. So our death bowling is crap. And that's scary, by the way, because one of the most experienced bowlers is playing for us. And if that's what he's doing, then,
Disappointing. Andy says, no idea what's happening. Yeah, to be honest, there's a mixture of contracts and monetary issues and internal structural issues. All of those kind of combined together to produce what they're producing now. The funny thing is, they sent a second string team to Pakistan a few years ago, and they absolutely thrashed Pakistan in T20s, if I'm not wrong. So they've got talent. They've got abundance of talent. But the
young players,
but the issue is they haven't been groomed enough to be able to perform consistently against top quality cricket teams. Like, this is good experience for them. And then when they go to Sri Lanka, they face India, which will be even better experience because India's B team is very, very good right now.
Their C team can beat our A team, I would say.
Yeah. Ibrahim said
is similar to Pakistan, in that sense that we have so much talent, it's just not being utilized all that well.
Yeah. Here comes Imran Khan, senior or junior, because there's like 4 or 5 Imran Khans out there. Oh, and he gets him! What a ball! Oh my goodness!
Lovely.
Lovely delivery. Your excitement, your anti-excitement, right? Is exact opposite. That was the beauty, man. Come on. Just pitched and just seamed in a little. At least that's what it looked like. And Kamran Akmal, as you said, exactly right. Like he's found it very difficult for the ball seaming into him. Just found it difficult.
In swingers, whenever it's on the stumps, on the leg stump, he's been. I just saw that celebration.
Yeah. Kamran goes. Both openers
worked really hard though. That Imran Khan though, like if you look at his domestic career as well.
Oh yeah,
and he's not gotten a chance. So
it's him. It's Sohail Khan. It's Tabish Khan. It's like a lot of the Pakistani. So many Khans that
they
don't
get
the
for like the bench.
Yes, they're what do you call it? Bench warmers or something? There was a movie like that, wasn't there? Like years ago.
Bench warmers. Yep.
Yeah. Ibrahim says Pakistan are in the group of death for the T20 World Cup. Yes, yeah, I read that somewhere as well.
So how many groups are there? I don't really know how the groups or anything.
I believe there's two. I believe there's two groups, and the top two become the semifinalists, and then it's the final. So 2 leagues, and then it goes that way. Yeah.
So instead of the one group top 4, it's 2 top 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be
tough, isn't it? If we've got Australia, New Zealand, West Indies, then Pakistan, and then 2 other sides.
So we're going to easily beat Australia and New Zealand, obviously, but West Indies might be a bit tough.
I think Pakistan's going to lose to New Zealand. I think Pakistan's going to lose to West Indies. But it's Pakistan, right? So they can perform however they want on whatever day.
Australia, New Zealand, we're going to win. West Indies, we might lose. The other 2 we're going to win as well. And then we're going to go to the final, and we're going to win that as well.
Inshallah. I love it. I think at the start of the year, I did a prediction thing. Who's going to win the T20 World Cup? I said Pakistan initially, and I changed my decision to India. So because
the views, right? You want more views.
Not because of the views, because I thought Pakistan, considering Pakistan's struggling so much, they'll get somewhere. If they like hit their stride in the middle of the tournament, that means they're probably going to win the tournament. But if they do well at the start, that means they're going to lose. That's how Pakistan works. They never start strong.
Yeah.
We can pull in Oren Morgan. Just offer Zazai. Could do that, but I don't think that's happening, man. Mohammad Khan says Sri Lanka quality over the years has fallen off a cliff. Sad to see. They had some brilliant players, definitely. They had some amazing players, man.
It's not. I think the quality is fine. It's just.
I think they don't face good quality enough, which is why they're not developing as quick as other types of players. At least that's my take on it. Umar goal struck. Yes, Faizan Khan. Thank you for that. I was waiting for someone to say that. Ray says, by the way, Sri Lanka is playing. Unfortunately, Sangha has to comment. Yeah, I was shocked yesterday. I saw Sangakkara commentating in the World Test Championship, and the next day he's commentating in the Sri Lanka English. I was like, wait, it's not that far. I know Southampton to Cardiff is like a 3-hour drive, hardly 3, maximum 4. I was like, oh, when did he leave? When did he go? This completely baffled me.
Maybe it's remote.
No, he was actually at the ground. He was at the ground. Muhammad Qasim Sultan, what a name, says, I am your big fan. Please call my name. My name is Qasim Sultan. I think he's your fan.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to say his name?
No.
Oh, what a delivery by Imran Khan, man. Ooh, just back of a length and squared Shoaib Malik up. Honestly, both batsmen on 0 right now. And this has been a fantastic over. Wicket out the first ball and then 3 dots right after that. Good bowling. Very good bowling.
My stream's buffering, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
They're showing you keep going.
Delivery at the moment. Faizan Khan says, I do have hope for the new management of Pakistan cricket. Wasim Khan and Mohammad Wasim as a selector give me hope they can stay on this path. Good things may happen. Yep, I'm hoping for that as well. Ye of little faith. What can I say? West Indies, it depends. Time will tell. Yep. Indeed. Muhammad Khan says the performances of the likes of Rauf Hafiz, Fakhr Shajil Azam, Shadab doesn't fill me with confidence, but I want to see how
Sharjeel
these
in the
guys.
squad? I don't think he's in the squad.
Who is in the squad? Sorry.
Sharjeel.
Oh no, it's just those players for the World Cup because they haven't selected like a proper squad yet for the World Cup, have they? That's why.
Yeah, but why would you say Sharjeel would be in the squad?
Because the assumption is that the two openers Pakistan might be looking at are Sharjeel and Fakhr, if not Rizwan. Rizwan and Babar are going to open anyway. But Fakhr and Sharjeel is the actual conversation that a lot of people are having. I think that's the reason behind it.
So would you take out Hafiz and put in Maqsood?
No, I would.
You can't play both.
I think you can play both. I would actually take out.
Because then you have to take out Shoaib Malik, and you can't take out Shoaib Malik.
I'm not taking out Shoaib Malik either.
All right,
I'm putting
how
Shoaib
are you
Malik
playing Malik, Hafiz, and Maqsood? Like
I've got. I in that situation, if Maqsood's like, I'm so happy that Maqsood's been selected. If Maqsood performs even internationally, right? I don't see Fakhr Zaman being, and that's a maiden wicket over, by the way. Just realized.
Imran Khan, yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Right, I would say you probably open with Babar Azam and Rizwan. Then you got Maqsood, Hafiz, and Shoaib Malik. Those are the three middle order batsmen, and then you have all your all rounders, and then you got your bowlers.
Okay, so no openers then. So we're going to use our top order or middle order as our openers.
Yeah, which is exactly what Pakistan's been doing for the past 7 months. Yeah.
Yeah, but they've been playing like Fakhr at number 3, so like there's going to be no openers.
Fakhr's only been playing for like 4-5 games at number 3 since
the most
November
recent
last
one,
year.
though, right?
Yeah, recently. Yeah, he had one really good 60, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
and he hit the winning runs in that 200-run chase that Pakistan had as well. But I'd put Fakhr as like, in the subs. I believe, and I'll tell you this is what I want, but I think what Pakistan will do, they won't drop Fakhr. They're not going to drop Hafiz. They're just not going to bring in Malik, and they're going to put in Shoaib Maqsood at 5, which I think is too low for him, but they're going to do something like that.
This guy thinks I was being sarcastic. I wasn't being sarcastic. I was serious.
Inshallah, Pakistan will win. I know it is sarcastic. No. He's not being sarcastic. I'm the one who kind of said, no, I don't think Pakistan's going to win. Like, heart of hearts, I want Pakistan to win, but I think India will win.
Me saying that Pakistan will win, that's me being sarcastic.
Oh, no, man, you're not being sarcastic.
Listen, I'm from Peshawar. That's how we are. Even we've got 0% chance, like it's impossible to make it, I'll still say Pakistan's going to win. So, yeah. That is a delivery. They're all deliveries, bro. That's Nan. Yeah, there is a delay in our stream. By the way, Asjid, when you set up these streams, do you set it on low latency or ultra low? Because if you do ultra low, then there's like a 4-5 second delay only.
I don't really know. Honest to God, I tried
3 settings on YouTube: normal, low, and ultra low. Normal is like a minute or 2 minutes. Ultra low is then like 4 or 5 seconds.
I think the 2-minute delay is because we've got a 2-minute delay in terms of what we're watching on screen.
No, I thought he was talking about like the comments and us, because that's also delayed. But you can just go ahead, like refresh your thing so it's ahead. Because mine is now way behind because
really?
It was buffering, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so just
and we spent so long trying to sync it up, didn't we?
Yeah, it's fine.
Is Dahani running into Wells? Dahani's
given up 3 runs so far, right?
Yep. And that's a quick single to mid-on. Yeah, Jonathan Wells. Sorry, go on.
I have the ESPN thing on, the ball-by-ball thing.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that.
Okay.
I also have the stream on, but it's way behind. Like I have it here, but
well, do you still dance? This is for you or this is for me?
No, I never dance. So
yeah, I don't dance that much anymore, but that's just because I've gotten old. I just don't move the way that I used to. If that's for me.
I dance. Depends who's there.
Good shot by Shoaib Malik through backward point, and that's gone for 4. Short, wide, 143
delivery gone, 4 runs. Yeah.
Yes. Good shot by Shoaib Malik.
He was moving around. I think he was expecting it to be on the legs.
Yeah. But he moved out and then came back in. Good shot. Andy says, I remember the first one-day final I watched. Sussex won the Gillette Cup 168 from 62 overs. Yeah, the ODI games are like 50, 60 over games where 250 was a good score. Was an amazing score.
Wait,
but now
ODI was 62 overs?
I think he meant to write 60. But if it's 62 overs, that's crazy. I don't know if it was 62 overs.
I think they should make it 40 overs, honestly.
Oh, no. No. Talk about the Babar conundrum, mate. He is world class, but yeah. The thing with Babar Azam is when he's played like 40 deliveries, after that point, he's like, yeah, now I'm going to bat well. But that's the reason why
I don't think that's the thing. I think there's a bigger problem there.
Let me finish, and then you can tell me why I'm wrong. Okay, let's do it that way. It'll be a better conversation, right? I think Babar Azam, number one, is top class, but apart from maybe 4 innings out of his entire T20 performances that I've seen, he's never gone at above 150, 160 straight off the bat. He's usually building up to a point where he's like, okay, now I'm established. Now I'm gonna go crazy. But what's been happening as of late is when he gets to that point where he needs to accelerate, he gets out, which is why you see his not just his performances, but especially for PSL, he's scored the highest number of runs in the PSL, if I'm not wrong, right? And he hasn't scored fast enough, and he's gotten out at the point where they needed to speed up, and that's why they've lost. But yeah, you go.
I think he's selfish. He just plays until he gets his 50 and then he's out.
I can't call him selfish. Imam al-Haq is selfish, right?
No, Imam al-Haq is not selfish. He just doesn't know how to accelerate. That's just not one of his things. He is selfish because we have seen him accelerate, and you always see him. He gets a 50 and then what? He's out. He gets 100 and then on ODIs and then what? He's out. In tests, he gets 100, then he's out. Have you ever seen him get like a 200 in a test yet? I mean, if you're talking about the absolute best, right? You're talking about Joe Root, and you're talking about Kane Williamson, Virat Kohli, Steve Smith. That's whom he's being compared with, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to compare him with that, well, those guys have hit multiple 200s.
I wouldn't compare him to those guys as of yet at all, because he hasn't proved himself in tests enough, right? But in terms of what you're saying, most people's issue with Babar Azam is the fact that he doesn't finish games off. Even if he bats till the 19th over, I don't see it as selfish. I just think he believes that if he's not there, the team's going to collapse. He's got the same mentality as...
But it still collapses when he is there, so...
If he goes early, let's say, if he goes in like the 13th over in a T20 game, this is going to collapse a lot earlier, right?
He's just another Misbah al-Haq. That's what he is.
I was going to say oh, wow, I'd actually put him, because he's much more skilled as a batsman than Misbah al-Haq. So I would actually compare him more to what Tendulkar had to go through in the 90s at one point.
Okay, yeah. Then again, comparing Babar with Tendulkar is it's like
situation, not the same quality. I'm saying situation. If you compare him to the rest of his subsequent team, then obviously he needs to kind of stay in there. Muhammad Khan says, will Malik even be selected though?
I think so. No,
I think he will. He's got a good chance.
The kind of performances he's had in PSL, the entire PSL, Pakistan and UAE both. I think he's in the top 3 most runs, right?
No, I'm sure he's not.
I think so.
No, he might be in the top 10, but I don't think he's.
Was that Sharfain Rutherford or something? Hold on, I saw something earlier.
Check it out, because Muhammad Hasnan expresses his distaste for 240-year-olds. I must clarify for you once, Shoaib Malik is still 39, all right? So he's not 40 yet. But I see what you're saying, okay? Royal Dog says, beauty of Pakistan cricket, Maqsood blew up a few years ago as next Inzamam, then vanished. Now he has resurfaced again. Yep, exactly what happens in Pakistan over and over again.
Yeah.
All out, it was 65 over game. All right, thank you, Andy, for that. Royal Dong says you have videos on YouTube where you are dancing. Yes, but those are from my personal YouTube channel, not on Cricket for Us. But glad you found it.
What? You're just dancing, or is it like a wedding or something?
Both. This was like I haven't used that channel properly for about say 5-6 years, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 5-6 years. Yeah.
Oh, he's the highest run scorer for Peshawar. That's okay. He's not in the PSL overall.
Fair enough.
But he's in the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's the 6th highest scorer. Oh, but if he hits 10 more runs, then he'll be the 5th. Then
will he go above Sharjeel Khan or something?
No, Faraz.
Sarfaraz. Oh, okay.
Oh, Sharjeel is just 20 points, 20 runs ahead as well. So if he gets like a 50 here today, then he'll be 4th.
Yeah. That'll be good
then
for him.
The difference is huge. Then it's Maksud and then Rizwan and Babar. Rizwan and Babar, you're not touching them. They're both 500s.
Yeah.
Maksud with 428.
Yeah.
And so then it's almost 100-run difference.
Yeah. Right. Just point here. Will Fazan be joining you? Do you know what? I asked him. He unequivocally said, no, I do not want to collaborate with both of you. All right. That's the reason why he's not here. But no, honestly, I think he's doing his own stream, so he wanted to stick doing that.
If you go on his channel, you'll find that he's doing a stream on his channel. That is
I can, if I want to, kind of hijack his stream, but I don't want to. It's kind of rude. We both can if I want to.
No, I mean, you don't need to hijack something that is never going to reach its destination, so...
Wow. Oh. Right. Shanu says trophy loading Multan Sultans. Yeah, that's what I think. I think exactly the same as that.
There's a wide from Tahir, then a dot.
And a dot. There we go. Right. Muhammad Khan says, when you let Rizwan go and play a bloke named Chadwick Walton as your keeper, when your spearhead bowler Amir has only taken one wicket in the UAE leg, Babar shouldn't even take so much blame. Would you call Amir still being their, main bowler? He's been one of the worst bowlers this entire PSL, not just for Karachi, just in general.
No, he's not a spearhead for, I would say, for Pakistan, but for Karachi he is. Who else do they have in the bowling?
They've got Waqas Maqsood, they've got Arshad Iqbal, they've got...
Right, so okay, he is then.
No,
I don't even know who those guys are.
Oh, okay, fair enough. In that case, yeah, sure. They're 56 for 2. Imran Tahir's inclusion at this point is probably one of the best decisions Rizwan's made, because now that's kind of slowed up the run rate as well, hasn't it? They're 56 for 2. They need over 150 runs. Oh, actually, they need 151 runs in the next 11 overs, which is going to be difficult, very difficult.
It's going to be difficult, but here's the thing. Shafane Rutherford is going to come out and hit 4 sixes in a row like he did in the last 3 games.
Oh, man. Babar Azam in team still collapsed, bro. Yeah, that's what Afan was saying exactly. Who will be the spinner for Pakistan?
I want to say it should be Usman Khader, but...
He's not had enough game time even in the PSL. I think he's played like 3 games.
I mean, so, okay. It's again that conundrum, right? When you go to a job, they say you don't have experience, but if you don't hire me, how am I going to get experience?
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening with him. I personally thought Zahid Mahmood was the next guy, but then he got so many sixes hit off him that I just can't think that he's going to be considered anymore.
How old is he?
Who's Zahid Mahmood? I think he's in his early 30s.
Oh, I thought he was young. So I said maybe he can play a couple more PSLs and then we'll see. But after more PSLs, he might not have a career.
Yeah. Let me update the score. It's 57 for 2.
Why not in UAE? I mean, he's pretty good in the UAE. He's done well in all these playoff games.
I think anywhere in the subcontinent, Shoaib Malik should be in your team. For Pakistan, he should definitely be in your squad. As soon as it's outside the subcontinent, you drop him. That's my take on it. Otherwise, you have to keep him in your side. It's difficult not to keep him in your side considering that. Waiting for Amish Shahzad to blow up again. Oh, wow. Do you think Amish Shahzad is going to come back, by the way?
How old is he? It all depends on the age.
He's 29.
Oh no, he I think so. I think so.
Was that a direct hit? Yeah. Oh, he's gone. Who's gone? Is it Malik or Wells? Let me see. One of the, one of the two. I'll wait to update the score before I find out. Oh, straight to Sohail Tanvir. Oh, that's run out. That's gone. He's gone by at least 2 meters there. Out.
Mid on. He tried to. Ooh, he put his bat. Okay, yeah. Alimdar was like doing that before he referred it, so it was out. He knew it was out.
Oh goodness. Where are we? Andy says, Old Yorkshire saying, dance like nobody's watching, sing like nobody's listening. Nice saying. I like that. It's only been three and a bit hours right now. And knowing the way Peshawar are going, it might actually end before 4 hours. They'll be bowled out before then.
I thought Muhammad Ilyas was Afghani, you know?
No, he's from Quetta, I think. He's from Quetta.
I thought he was from Swat or something.
Could be wrong, man.
Oh, let's see, right here. Google is your friend, bro.
Royal says Tendulkar 90s mate.
Peshawar. He's from Peshawar.
Oh, okay. He's Pathan. All right. Very ordinary. Bar. Yeah, I agree. But Kamli was great, but Kamli just couldn't because of whatever fiascos happened with his career. But yeah, definitely, if you compare Sachin Tendulkar and Mohammad Azharuddin, the others just seemed very, very fickle in terms of the 90s Indian batting. Yeah, for sure. Fiery Killer says, if you currently were Zalmi's coach, what would you encourage your players? That's for you because, you're a Zalmi man.
Nothing. They're doing great. Keep doing what they're doing.
They're going to lose
games the way they're doing it, so why change that?
They're going to lose today. If they win, I will be surprised.
I mean, if they lose, fine. It's part of the game. But with the current strategy they're going with, it's working.
You think they should go in with 5 seamers and no spinner?
Yeah, fine. Why not?
I think not having a spinner actually hurt them, at least in this game.
But who do you play? Who do you have that you play?
They have... Wait, I'll have to check their side.
We had Mujib, but he's no longer there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What else do they have in their squad?
That's it. We had that little kid, Abrar or something.
Abrar Ahmed, yeah. He had 1 good match and then 2 terrible games. So they dropped him.
He's what, 16 or 17 something, so like he's got a lot of time.
Yeah, 100%. Mohammad Hassan said Mohammad Nawaz and Shadi Boy, as in Shadab Khan, I assume, will be the spinners. Okay.
Yeah, but they're not. Both of them are like batsmen, like we need specialist spinners, Like Khader is that.
Yeah, Usman Khader is a genuine spinner.
Yeah.
Again, Zain Mahmood is a genuine spinner. And then you've got some of the... But for T20s, that's the thing. It's hard to pick one for T20s for Pakistan who is a genuine spinner who can't bat.
Yeah.
Or, who's not on all round.
The game is changing now. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the entire team, Fahim Ashraf, he's not a bowler nor a batsman. The whole team is like that. Like, we don't have a Babar Azam and maybe Rizwan, and that's it. Like, other than that, we don't have a real batsman.
Agreed. Where are we? Shanu says, selecting Heather Ali, then throwing him out of England tour because of poor performance in PSL is stupid. Deserves more chance. What's your take?
I think selecting him for England. I mean, he had 2 good games or 1? Was it 1? Because I remember the 150, but I also think
he had another 50, but I think that was in Pakistan, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. So that series he only had 1.
Yeah.
So
played 1 game.
Right, but he played 2 games, right?
Sure, he played 1 game in England.
Oh. I thought he played 2 games. Okay. So he played well in England, right? And he played well in the PSL before that as well. I don't think they dropped him because of just the PSL form. He just didn't perform anywhere, not on international or PSL. So I think he needs a little time. Just go back to the nets, play in the PSL. I mean, these leagues are literally built for these youngsters, right? Because the more experienced players are already playing international cricket. So just get more exposure, play in front of big crowds, get the nerves, shake off the nerves a bit, and then come back. I think it's fine dropping players, but just don't ignore them forever. Like
Yeah.
like that's what Pakistan tends to do. They just ignore the players forever. Then
Yeah, they tend to do that quite a lot, which is very annoying. Ray says Amir was acting like he's GOAT and blaming and blackmail management, and his performance by
exactly.
now has not been the greatest. Yeah, by the way, I don't know if anyone is from my channel and doesn't know who Laughing Coyote is. He is the biggest fan of trolling Muhammad Amir. All right, he is one of the biggest anti-Amir people
No, I'm
that
the
I've met.
biggest fan of Amir.
Yeah.
He's
Ah,
lying to you guys.
watch any of his videos. There will be some sort of Amir comment to say, "Oh, at least he's not bad as Amir. He's not this. He's not this. Something like that coming up somewhere." Oh, yeah,
Yes, that's another thing. He was taken out of the squad because the COVID thing.
yeah. Same him and Umayyad Asif as well, who
Yep.
unfortunately didn't play today.
Beautiful batting. Sad out. Yep.
Afan about to take off his shirt in disgust.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Might happen. Ilyas is from Peshawar. Yep, he is.
Yep. May have to rely on defensive finger spinners and paces. Wrist spinners should not be played just for the sake of it. Wrist spin is on a decline in the last 3 years. Only highest quality is thriving. That's very true. Like just compare India's two wrist spinners got absolutely obliterated. Yuzvendra Chahal and Kuldeep Yadav in the past 2 years have been smashed all over the place. And I'm just using India as an example. But Ish Sodhi is thriving. Adam Zampa is thriving. Adil Rashid is thriving, right? So you still have, oh, is that gone as well? That's another run out. Oh, it looks, you know what? Muhammad Rizwan is really cool. Like,
He's really good, yeah.
As in, that was almost a direct hit, and he might have just ran out Shoaib Malik. Oh, that's not out, but that was very close.
Yeah.
Very close.
Rizwan is good, man. Like I don't know how Pakistan managed to get someone like that. Like that's just not Pakistan kind of fielder, is he? Like he's just that's not. They don't make him like that in Pakistan. I don't know how that happened.
Right. Afan, I'll be back in like 2 minutes, all right? I'm just going to jump off what you're saying.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Runner up for a third time. Yeah, but here's the thing. At least we're not Lahore, who hasn't even... hasn't even won it once or made it... They made it once to the final, and that's it. Which PSL do you think would pick Conway next season? I want them to pick KKR. No, I want KKR to pick him because I support KKR. But no idea, man. I actually don't even know how the IPL system works for picking players. I know they have an auction, but I don't know in what order they're supposed to go, how that works, Mujib was also pretty ordinary. Yeah, he was, but at least he was a specialist bowler, right? Like right now we don't even have any spinners like that. So that's why I mentioned Mujib. And also he played a few games. He didn't play too many, and then the PSL was cancelled. Sound like West Indies trouble. It's been 2. Yeah. Yep. But the game is changing, man. They're no longer specialists like there used to be. There are just a few in the world, and I think it's because of T20 cricket. In T20 cricket, specialists don't really matter. You need like someone who can do a little bit of both. Because if someone scores like 20 runs off 10 deliveries, that changes the entire game, right? So if you have someone who can do that, and you don't need to be a specialist to do that, right? You could be, I mean, I could probably do that. Like, you just swing your bat, right? So I think T20 has really changed the game, and that's why it's not just England. I mean, not just West Indies or Pakistan. It's pretty much everyone who's struggling with the specialists.
Hello. So as soon as I leave...
There you go. Andy, same thing for England,
Ooh, I was just going to say, as soon as I leave, the count of people watching goes up. So that tells you, and then it goes down as soon as I show up. That's always positive.
Don't know why I like blessing. We all like blessings,
right? Don't know why. Do you know what? Blessing, he's just great. He's a great bowler. Definitely.
Yeah.
Also, Heather Ali
he only understands ding dong bubble.
Hila Alki ding dong bubble.
Ding dong bubble.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the Pakistan. Let's not be unfair. I mean, some of the Indian players and Sri Lankans have also done this, but I don't know. Here's the thing. This is something that has never happened before. Like the time that we're in, right? This whole biosecure bubble and all this.
Yeah.
So to expect these players to just know everything, I mean, it's a bit harsh on them as well. But yeah, I would say Pakistan and the Asian sides have a bit more trouble with this than the others. Is that fair to say? Do you think?
Yeah. I think you're right on that point for sure. Just on one point, it's 68 for 3 in the 11th over. Imran Tahir is bowling wide outside. He's bowling pretty defensively because I think he's realized that there's no way they're going to chase this. Let me rephrase that. It's going to be very difficult for them to chase this. And if they need over 100 runs in the last 5 overs, it's near to impossible right now. So he's just bowling quite defensive now. Fiery Killer says, imagine how heartbroken I am since I'm from Karachi, aka the defending champions, but I don't care. All right, okay. That's nice.
You're heartbroken, but you don't care? I mean, you just said you care. So.
What's wrong with Sri Lanka's team? They don't seem to... Again, I don't want to talk too much about Sri Lanka.
They do seem. But, I mean, look at how he spelled it. Listen, don't, all right? That's not my fault. That's his fault.
It is, but they have seemed to gotten a wicket.
Malinga's seam is good.
They've actually gotten a wicket. This left-arm fast bowler called Benora Fernando has just taken the wicket of Johnny Perstow. So he's gone, which is nice. Bless me, Lord, what a name. Yeah, that's why he was kicked out. Your best friend also hates Amir, which is good. Muhammad Isnan.
Oh, you selected some?
There you go. That's the one. Yeah, I just think he's too wow. You got a 5 for against West Indies and a 3 for against India. That's it. He needs to go home. Hello, fellow moderator. Hello, Manav. And hello, Ronaldo.
What they need to do, though. You know what they need to do, though?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, right? What they need to do is they need to select Amir, and they need to only play him if we make it to the final and it's against India. If it's against anybody else, then just keep him on the bench. But if we make it to the final and it's against India, select him because he does well. But if it's anybody else, yeah, he's not doing shit. So
he's not the best guy to have in the side, especially not, his pace has gone down. His variation is pretty limited, or at least it looks like it's quite limiting because we've seen other players. We've seen Shaheen Afridi bowl brilliantly. Like why do we need another left-arm fast bowler that's doing the same thing, isn't it? So
and it's not even like Shaheen. You could say he's the best bowler in Pakistan right now. Let's take someone who's mediocre, someone that you would say that Amir is way better than him. Like let's say Ilyas, the player from Peshawar. He's doing better than him. Like it doesn't make any sense. Do you know what I mean? And then you go and say things like, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah.
He's irrelevant. Let's move on.
Zalmi keep on fielding like a club team. Yeah. And attacking usually rescues them, but this is a final game. You can't. Well, fair enough. Well, today, right? Today, I think Malik will try and survive the entirety of the game and do a misbah or whatever you want to call it. Try and take it to the end, and the other guy try and whack every single ball. Because right there, he just defends one straight to the fielder and takes a quick single to get Powell on strike.
Yeah.
70 for 3.
Yep, we had a bad season, yes. Manav, KKR. Bears still gone for a duck. Yep, they are in trouble with spin. Pretty much every team nowadays is, man. There are few teams with actual real spinners.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Inzi's your coach, yep. Inzi and Mohammad Yusuf, they were the worst. Like, Inzi, I understood, right? He was a bit, on the bigger side. But what was wrong with Mohammad Yusuf? Like, come on, man.
Game must be jumping around, Manav. It's because England are losing. Not losing. They're just 6 for 1. They can definitely, they don't need to go anything above 6 and over. That's the funny thing.
Johnny Perstow.
Yeah. There we go.
England is losing. They have 111 runs to get. How
They're
are they
7 for
losing?
1 in 3 overs and 2.5 overs. All I was about to say before you cut me off, right? And what I was going to say was they're losing in the sense that it doesn't look good. However, they don't need to do anything extravagant right now.
Who do they have? Hold on, let me move over to England. Oh, Milan. And
Milan.
Jason. Well, Jason Royce actually has not been that great in the recent years.
Malik tries to smash Imran Khan through square leg, and it's an edge caught behind. Rizwan takes the catch. Oh, Peshawar are struggling. 71 for 4.
It's down to the West Indians now, the Caribbean boys. Powell
and it's a no ball.
Let's go.
Is that a no ball?
Let's go.
wait. Where's the no ball counter? There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
No ball, free hit.
Yeah, that's a no ball. There's no way that's not a no ball.
Yeah, but they hit a lot of sixes though. That's the thing.
It's quite weird how Zalmi aren't even in mood for boundaries. I mean, they're in desperate position here. Maybe they'd have a plan. The plan is let Multan beat themselves. Ball no balls and ball whatever they need to ball.
I think the plan is just let nature take care of everything, because that's how it's been. Like, we've never really had a plan. It's always in the last like 5 overs when we change the whole game, right? Whether we're bowling or batting, it's always the last 5 overs. That what game was it? Islamabad game with the 248. Everybody said that's it. It's over for Zalmi. And then the last 5 overs, what happened?
Scored like 90 runs or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Ayan Malik says,
yes, I said the same thing. See, great minds thinks likes.
Also,
that's the saying, right?
Yeah, it's exactly what you said. Great minds think likes. Yes, that's exactly how you say it. Yeah, I agree. That I think I said it as well, that if they are going to change it, maybe a 3-match series at the end might be quite good as well. 6 by Shoaib Malik through mid-wicket, and Wahab Riaz wipes his face to say, Shukr alhamdulillah, finally. Good shot there.
Wahab Riaz has been so loyal to Peshawar, man. I love that guy. This whole time.
In the IPL, the team that bids the highest for the player gets the player. Yeah, that's not how it works. It's a draft in the PSL. They might go bids.
I said it's a reply to what I said. I said I don't know how IPL auction works.
Okay. So basically, let's say if someone puts a minimum price of 1 crore rupees, right? They're like, oh, we want him. Let's pay him 1.5. And another one says, no, we want him. Let's pay him 2. And it just keeps going up like
order. Like just whoever.
Oh yeah. Any team, and that's through fine leg. Shoaib Malik is like, I got out on a no ball. Let me do what Fakhar Zaman did to India in the 2017 Champions Trophy. Let me score some runs right here.
He's gonna get 100 now.
Oh man, he gets 100. That'll be fun.
No ball. That was a Bumrah no ball, right? In the
yes, indeed. Azad, don't tell Gabe, but Bairstow has gone for. Yes, he has. He's a.
Johnny
It's hilarious, man. I'm going to say a perfect in-swinger, clean bowled Bairstow. Quack, indeed. Harris says this will be Multan Sultans first, right? Yeah. If they win, then this is their first title in the PSL, for sure. Sorry. Do it, Yeah.
This is why I don't like Shoaib Malik in pressure game. She will never perform, and he batted like a champion. So she never performed, but then he batted like a champion in the previous game when he had no pressure. Now, though, he's wasting deliveries. So here's the thing. I think she can bat well under pressure. He can also bat well under pressure. It just depends. I mean, it depends on the deliveries, right? It's not always the batsman's fault. That's something that people don't understand is it's not always the batsman's fault. I mean, if you look at this over, the one that just happened, I mean, it was Shoaib Malik, right? 6-4, then takes it 2 singles. How many runs did they score in that over? That's what, 10?
At least 14. I think 14.
Right. So that's a pretty good over then, right? So it just depends on the deliveries as well. It's not always on what she does, you know.
Yes, it will be if they win. Yeah. They're just
Peshawar losing.
Mean human being. Honest Ronaldo middle stump out of the ground. Yep. Out of the ground. I care, but I don't. Wow.
Lol. Lovely. LMAO. That's a great comment.
Multan were only ahead by 14 runs at this point. So there is some hope, just not much hope. Yeah.
No, there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope.
They've got Rahman Powell, they've got Shoaib Malik, and they've got Shafeen Rutherford, and the key man, Wahab Riaz.
And Umaid Asif.
No, Umaid Asif, he's not playing. He's not playing.
Oh.
Bubble burst. He went out.
Umaid is gone too?
Yeah, because he burst the bubble, or what do you call it? Disrupted
burst
the bubble.
Whose bubble? So Haider and Umaid were together then?
Yeah, I assume so. Or they went at like different places.
They're
but
in the same team, right?
Yeah.
Peshawar was good 4 years ago. His swing is gone.
Yeah, it has.
I would say he was good 9 years ago before his ban, right?
His ban. Well, if you go by his ban, that was 11 years. Can you imagine? Muhammad Amir debuted in 2009, right? He played 2 years, prodigy, whatever, and then 2016 he came back. Wasn't the greatest, but 2017 was pretty good. Pakistan won the Champions Trophy. Since then, he hasn't had many great performances.
See, that's what I'm saying. The only after the comeback, at least that is. Before the comeback, he was ridiculous. After the comeback, if you look at all the good performances that he's had, right, memorable performances, we can think of two big ones, and they're both against India, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, like, if you're playing India, bring him in. But in the final, though, if it's a regular match, then that doesn't.
Oh no, he's gonna get pumped. And now, I don't know if you know this, but Rohit Sharma has actually changed a bit his technique for facing left-arm fast bowlers. So the issue he had with Amir, he doesn't have the same problem with left-arm fast bowlers now. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something in particular. It was something with the ball that swings in. And he's kind of...
Yeah, it was the fact that he wasn't able to score more than 30 runs overseas, which he still doesn't do, so let's not talk about it.
Hey, he scored 34 or something, all right?
Oh, there you go. A great job. He's
it's
still
more
struggling
than 30.
against left-armers.
Rahman Powell skies that one, going up, lands in no man. No man's land. That's hilarious.
Yep.
Oh, my neck.
And he hit a 4 before that. Well, he didn't really... It was...
a beautiful inside edge on purpose, definitely. On purpose.
Chinese cut. No, wait, that's outside edge, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, Chinese. Well, actually, I don't know what Chinese cut is. All I know is Chinaman is a left arm leg spinner.
No, Chinese cut. So here's the thing: since Chinese players are very good at cricket, that's why whenever you edge the ball, it's called a Chinese cut.
Inside edge is called a Chinese cut, apparently, according to Googly. According to Googly.
Googly.
Yeah. Oof. Rahman Powell just wants to attack every single ball. He's
we need near 16 runs and over, bro.
117 needed a 45.
Update the thing, or you did already?
Yeah, it's updated. 90 for 3.
Okay.
13 over.
Thoughts on Saeed Masood getting called up for Pakistan team? Yeah, I'm excited to see him do well. I hope he does well, but we'll see.
Oh, damn. I think I might give the next Cricket for Americans a miss. Does your friend watch NBA?
17! There you go. They just went from 13 to 17 in one delivery. There's hope. England, I'm talking about.
Okay. So there's a 4. So there is a 4.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The required run rate is under 6.
7.
They're doing fine, man.
They'll be fine. It'll be good though. What if they lose? That's gonna be the funny thing. If they lose,
I mean, they can lose. I mean, Sri Lanka is not that bad. I mean, yeah, people say they're bad, but their performances hasn't been that good. But they have talent, and if those players show up on the day, well,
Yeah.
they can defend this easily.
Oh yeah, they can. I don't know easily, but they definitely can. I say Shoaib's Panta for me. Like Shoaib's Panta is awesome. Panda like a panda. That's an outside it. No, that's wide outside off. That has been given a wide.
Wakar Yunus. I would say Hassan Ali reminded me of Wakar Yunus. Right? Wasn't Wakar Yunus extremely aggressive?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like more aggressive than Shoaib Akhtar, even though he was slower. Like, batsmen were afraid of Wakar Yunus. Like, that's how angry he was. I remember that one time he went up to that umpire. It was in a World Cup, I think. When was this? How do I remember this? I think this was in 2003. He bowled.
Might be
actually.
2003.
He bowled a beamer to Andrew Simons.
I remember that.
And the umpire gives a no ball, and then he just straight up like goes straight at the umpire like that. It's a 6.
Beautiful 6 through square leg. What a shot. Bouncer by Dahani, and Powell is up to it, smashing it over square leg for a good old
Probably.
6.
Johnson Charles. Yeah, probably needs it. This match looks like KKR versus or Pat Cummins. It's 5-6. Oh my god, that was such a ridiculous game. Yes, I remember that game.
Oh, the
CSK game. Yes, that was the game Pat Cummins gave up more than 50 runs with a ball, and then he scored a 50 in that game.
Yeah, Andre Russell scored a 50 in that game as well.
Yes, he did as well. Yeah,
that was a good game.
That was a comeback game for him because he hadn't performed well before that.
Yeah. With the bat, I think he in the first game he got like 5 for 8. Like he got 5 wickets in 2 overs or something like that.
Yeah.
Look at the death. Yeah. But with the bat, I agree. Yeah, definitely. It was a comeback one. Muhammad Khan says if Malik wins this for Zalmi, this is gonna be the new Bumrah no ball to Fakhr. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh man. England now. Wow. I wouldn't say falling to pieces again. 24 for 2.
Yeah,
it's Owen Morgan and Jason Roy. Dawood Milan's gone.
I love Owen Morgan, bro. Like he's gonna watch him score 200 runs
in a game where they need 111 to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Harris, if it's unlikely, but there's a chance. There is definitely a chance that Root comes in, but it's unlikely right now. It's unlikely.
T20?
Yeah. It's unlikely. Milan's been fantastic. Milan's had a fantastic 2020, right? He's right now the world #1 batsman in T20s. There is no way they're going to drop him. And that's an outside edge, goes to the boundary. Rothman Powell is lucky and he's strong. So he's getting boundaries left, right, and center. And Dahani's going at 11 and over. Exactly what Peshawar Zalmi were probably wishing for. They need to double what they're on right now in the next 7 overs. They're 103 for 3. At the end of the 13th over.
The required rate is only 7.8, so we're good.
So say that again?
The required rate is only 5.6, so we're good. 5.67.
Oh, okay. You're talking about the other game. I was
yeah, we're fine.
like, not this game. Goodness me. Both watching separate games. That's going to be like confusing as anything.
World Cup winner, Morgan. Yep.
Muhammad Stan says, yes, out. He just got lucky. Well, you can't use that logic because technically it's not out because it was a no ball. So yes, I know what you're saying, but that unfortunately that's not how it works. Yes, we get it. You are great with Angrezi. He is. My English sucks.
He is.
Point this way, it goes in the opposite direction, it just comes around. Oh man, speak the truth. Where is it? Speak the truth. Do you think a huge bubble when news says the safe bubble? It does for me. Ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
I don't really get
it. Let's laugh together. Ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Because I don't know what he's saying either.
Ha 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 ha.
This England Australian games now. We used to play Sheffield Weekend League. It's awful. Well, I mean, if it's a bowling friendly week, is the ball moving around? Because I'm not watching the game. I'm just looking at the stats, and it looks like it might be a very bowlers friendly track, pace bowler in particular.
Yeah. Do
And
you know
it's
what?
not
I've
very.
just changed the channel and it looks like yeah, it's just adverts at the moment. So give me a few
So the
minutes.
ball is really swinging then.
Yeah, loads. Ibrahim says, "Do you see Pakistan going with Ahmad Wasim as their main spinner in the team?" I think Ahmad Wasim is going to make a comeback. His performance in the England and West Indies tours is going to make a huge deal for him to come back into the side. But
You
yeah,
have to select Ahmad and Nawaz, though, right? You can't select both at the same time, but you have to pick them both for the
both for the
team, right?
squad. Yeah. Agreed.
That's
There.
another 6. Let's go.
I'm
All
just
right.
looking at the England Sri Lanka game. It doesn't look like the pitch is particular. It's kind of green. But I
How's
think
the
England's just
ball behaving?
it's just normal. Udana's just bowled a straight up delivery, and it's just
So
about.
why are they having so much trouble then? 'Cause
I
both
think they
the sides,
realized
not
that
just one, it's both the sides.
yeah, they need to score 1-on-1. England just bowled really well. They got Mark Wood, right? Who took most of the wickets for England? Hold on, let me check.
I got it right here.
Right. So Mark Wood 2 for 18 because he bowls super quick. Adil Rashid because he's a world class leg spinner. Liam Livingston actually bowled 2 overs. Sam Curran only bowled 2 overs.
Speaking of swaps, by the way, can we get Adil back to Pakistan?
Yeah, that'll be nice. Do you know what? Adil Rashid is actually Bangladeshi.
Oh, is
Honestly.
he?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
Bangladeshi.
he is. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I
Moin
thought
Ali
he
is
was
half Pakistani or half Kashmiri. So maybe him.
half. Well, okay. Okay, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
I just did a whole political map in my mind.
Fazan Khan says, by the way, I know that the PSL has unearthed some decent bowlers for Pakistan. Can't say the same for batsmen. I don't think I've seen any young. Yep, no one young enough. I think Sohaib Maksud is the only guy who's performed well this season, but he's not young. He's 34.
Very
35?
young. I think he's 12.
He's 12. Is it like the
If he
two
was from
Teddy runs?
Afghanistan, he'd probably be 12.
Oh, Shoaib Malik with another 6 this time down the ground. Wow.
Imran
Ground
Tahir is getting a beating.
He definitely is. Right. By the way, I've just been told I might have to leave in about 15 minutes. So, yeah, unfortunately, I have to go drop off some mithai at a lot of people's houses because of my daughter and all that stuff. All that.
Oh,
good.
you had a when?
About a month ago.
You didn't tell me, bro. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So where's my mithai?
In the post?
In the post? Come on. Bro, the post, they lost my bike.
Really?
The bike, yeah.
Damn. You know, the post in the States, I've heard it's not the best. It's pretty bad.
Yeah. If it's the American one, USPS, it's crap. If it's the private ones, then they're good.
Yeah, private ones are right. Another wide ball by Mr. Imran Tahir. 120 for 3.
It's under pressure.
Yeah.
Required rate is dropping, getting closer to 14 now.
Yeah. Faizan Khan says, I still think CFA should be called ICFA, Indian Cricket for Americans. I love Game and Nick, but they only seem... The reason why they cover Indian cricket, I'll tell you why. It's because, one, that's what they were introduced to first off, right? That's what they've spent the most amount of time, and that's the most easily accessible cricket for them. When, according to them, when with Willow and ESPN cricket for whatever like services they have, Indian cricket is preferred over Pakistan cricket, which is why they watch that more.
No, that's not true.
Then
Willow doesn't have.
Sorry, they have Hotstar, not Willow. Sorry,
right.
they use Hotstar.
Is only India.
India, yeah.
Hotstar
so
is only
that's the reason why. But they do cover a lot of other things. I've seen them cover PSL, LPL. I've seen them cover West Indies versus England last year. They're going to cover. They tried to cover South Africa, West Indies for a little while, a couple of days ago as well. So it's just majority.
The comeback is on another 4.
Oh,
under 14 now. Asking rate.
Goodness me.
But yeah, you're right. Hotstar is the only service available in America to watch Indian stuff, and then to watch anything other than Indian matches or IPL, you need an entirely different service, which is Willow Cricket. And Willow Cricket shows no Indian cricket at all. So you got to have both, and that's a lot of money.
Yeah. And in terms of, Hotstar, I tried to use Hotstar in England. In England, Hotstar does not have cricket. In England, Hotstar does not have cricket. It just has it's like Netflix. It has old Indian dramas, new Indian specials, and a few movies and stuff. But it's not the Disney Plus Hotstar, the big deal that everyone has like in India and in the States and stuff. Like I tried to watch, I was like, oh, everyone's talking about Hotstar has this really cool dugout view in the IPL and like test matches and Indian games, and I couldn't get that. So I got it. I got Hotstar, and then I was like, yeah, there's no cricket here. I'll just we'll just watch some show, and it's good. It's Criminal Justice. It was an Indian TV show. That's pretty fun.
But you still have it?
Yeah, I still got it.
You canceled it. Okay.
No, I got it literally 8 days ago. So I've got 22 days left of my subscription.
Let's go, Powell. Let's go, Shoaib Malik. Let's go, all of Peshawar Zalmi. It's a strategic timeout. Let's give an update. At the moment, Peshawar Zalmi have scored 124 runs with a loss of 3 wickets. They need 83 more runs in 36 deliveries. That's a required run rate of 13.83. Rahman Powell on strike, 23 runs of 13 deliveries. Shoaib Malik is his partner, 47, just 3 runs away from his 50 of 26 deliveries. And who's bowling? Let's see. So, in terms of bowling, Sohail Tanveer has bowled 3, Imran Khan's bowled 3, Blessing has bowled 2, Dhani has bowled 3, Imran Tahir has also bowled 3. So Blessing's the only one with 2 overs. Everybody else only has 1 over remaining, which means who are they going to bowl?
They're probably going to bowl Imran Khan next, I assume, because Dhani's going to bowl at the death. Dhani and Muzrabani and Tanveer, they're going to bowl at the death, aren't they?
Rhyme. Dhani, Muzrabani.
Yeah. Right.
So you have 6 overs, and you've got 6 overs remaining as well with the bowlers. So I'm assuming they're just going to bowl them all, or are they going to give one to Khushtl or anything like that?
I don't think they're going to go Khushtll's way. No? It's a big game. It's going to be a bad decision from Rizwan if they go with Khushtl, I think.
But I mean, look at Dhani. He's going at 11 and over. Imran Tahir's going at 10.33. Khushtl might give you like that 6 run over, and that's all you need.
Knowing how good Shoaib Malik is against spin, I don't want to bank that.
If he gets out, let's say.
If he gets out, maybe. If he gets out, maybe. Yeah.
So you're okay with him against Powell and Rutherford?
Oh, yeah.
2 even bigger hitters than
I'm happy with that. Absolutely. Andy says Adil might play test for Bangladesh. He won't for England. Yeah. Ain't happening. Morgan, what happened? Like KKR got out here as well. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
36 for 3, aren't they? Andy says, gotta go. Oh, cheers. Enjoy. Thanks so much for joining, Andy. Thank you, Mohammed Khan. Much appreciated. Zalmi do have a chance now.
I mean, what's his name? Oh, Jason Roy is still there, 17 of 17. Nope, he's not. He's gone.
Jason Roy's just gone. De Silva gets him. Oh, what is happening, my friend?
Oh, the commentator's curse. Holy.
Oh, I love it. They're 36 for 4 right now. 36 for 4.
Right. Well, the PSL is in the timeout. We'll talk about the English game because that game's looking good now. 4 wickets gone.
Oh, man. Manav, by the way, good night, man. Yeah, I know it's 1:30 a.m. Enjoy yourself. Have a nice sleep, man. Sri Lanka twisting the game indeed, aren't they?
Yep, they
absolutely. Are. Oh, you went to the other game, and it seemed like they're gonna go for a review to get Rothman out.
Where?
Caught behind.
PSL game.
PSL, yeah.
It's back on. It's not back on for me yet.
Oh, okay. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I'm with Multan Sultans because Lahore Qalandars is. I'm with Multan Sultans because Islamabad's out. So yeah, my 2 teams were gonna be. Well, actually, I thought the final was gonna be Islamabad and Lahore. Lahore didn't even qualify for the playoffs. It's depressing. Yeah, that's not a no ball.
I thought so as well.
Yeah. It's 36 for 4, getting interesting indeed. Do you think Sri Lanka can actually make it back?
I think so. I mean, they're losing wickets left, right, and center. So.
Oh, that's out. Oh my goodness. Rothman Powell might just be going back home. Whew.
What? No.
It seems
what
like
is England doing? Yeah, they're they just played against India. No, they didn't. That's New Zealand. What am I doing? All right, never mind.
They played against New Zealand and lost. Oh wait, hold on. Fazan Khan said, "Are you planning on going?" I'm not planning on going to any yet, but I'll see if I can get a ticket. Then yeah, sure. But I'm not planning to. If I can get a ticket, I'll go. I'll probably stream from there as well.
They don't. I don't know. They don't like send tickets to your house. You know, you gotta actually try.
Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. I'll try to get a ticket, but
so you are planning then.
I'm not planning to.
So
it's just on the whim. On the whim, I'll try to. It's like I'm not hoping for any tickets. I'm like, if I get a ticket, I get a ticket.
Because like if I go out of my house and a ticket falls on my head, I might go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Kazan might have tickets because he goes to cricket matches a lot more than I do. He's probably gonna have a ticket.
Is that the other? Who's that? Is that?
This is the other. This is another Fazan. This is from Canada.
Okay.
But Fazan from Quality Shot, he has tickets left, right, and center because he's good at buying them.
I see.
So yeah. But if I go, my thought process is I'm gonna take my laptop. I'm gonna get my hotspot on. I'm gonna stream from there for like an hour or two if I can, because it's gonna be social distancing, right? So worth a try. So I might do that if I get a chance to go.
Even if it's not, you can still stream.
It's if it's too many people, it's gonna be really, 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 really loud. That's why I don't want it.
Okay, that's the whole idea of a live game, isn't it? Loud.
Yeah.
The loudness is what makes it good.
The loudness. You know, all right. Muhammad Khan says we all criticize Sri Lanka and then make us look stupid. Yeah. Hamad Khan says hi. Hi.
Hello, Hamad Khan.
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, no, that's not up. That's not up. Right. Fiery Killer says, as the same with me when Lahore Qalandars beat Peshawar in this leg, they won 5 out of 6. I was almost sure that Lahore Qalandars will qualify. Maybe they'll have to suffer this for the next 4 seasons. Khan said, blessing indeed for Multan Sultans. Let's talk about all the teams' retention in the IPL with 3 retains and 1 right to match. Right. I'll tell you this. In terms of the IPL, right, that's not happening till January, February next year. They're probably going to...
The same IPL or the...
Oh, because the IPL paused in the middle, right? There was a postponement, so it's going to start again.
So they're just going to have like a couple of months break in the 2 IPLs then?
Yeah, similar to what the PSL did last year, right? They had PSL in March, and then they had the playoffs in November, and then PSL came back in February, and then it's being completed in June. Oh, no ball! Not the best of deliveries by Blessing Muzarabani. That's a no ball. Oh no!
No. Run rate getting close to 15 again.
Right. My friend,
really good though. Muzarabani, he's got a wicket. He's balled a couple of dots.
Indeed, I like Muzarabani. He's actually pretty decent. Muhammad Hassan says, but Rutherford can do crazy things. Yeah, that's exactly what this guy says. He said the same thing in the Islamabad game, and that's he hit what, like 4, 5, 6s in a row to Zafar God, who I don't know why he was playing either.
4 in a row, yeah.
Yeah, 4 in a row. Thanks. Tries to whack another one, but this time goes straight to the fielder. Just a single. 1, 2, 6 for 4 is where I'm at in the 15th over. At the end of this over, Fran, I'm gonna have to go. Are you okay to continue and stuff?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you how to update the score, or should we just leave it?
Sure. I mean, I don't think I will do it, but yeah, how do you?
You don't. Then don't do it. If you're not gonna do it, don't do it. There's no point. It's basically a place where it says banners on the right hand side, and it says cricket banners. If you click into cricket banners, you'll see that there is one that says PZ 1, 2, 6 for 4, etc. So you just click on it, hide it, edit it, and then save, and then go ahead. That makes sense.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Then you can update the score and whatever it is. Oh, Shoaib Malik, well played, straight to the fielder. Oh, direct.
Do this.
Hey. Sorry, go on.
So I can do this.
You can, but that's not the right score, everyone. That is not the right score.
What's the 126?
Goodness. It's right in the other game, by the way, it's 43 for 4, and Sri Lanka's not doing half bad.
44 for 4 and 8 overs.
Yeah.
68 runs required in 72 deliveries. I mean, the game is still with England, but Sri Lanka's doing really well.
For sure.
Giving props here.
Fazan Khan says, given how good Tim David and Blessing have been, PSL should have at least one associate player in every squad, at least. It would help get some good talent from less known nations. Yeah, agreed. Agreed completely. Yep. Mohammad Khan says, yeah, Azjad, he is not going to do it. Fixing going on here. Mohammad Khan, there will be no fixing apart from whatever Afan does from his angle. When I'm not here, that is not mine, all right? And also, by the way, there's on the top right, there's an end broadcast. Whenever you finish, just click end broadcast and it'll be
that's
fine.
it? Nothing else after that?
No. Right. End broadcast and then said, are you sure? And then you click yes, I'm sure. Oh, a dive by Dahani trying to save that boundary, but he just doesn't field it well enough, goes to the boundary, and that's gone for 4.
15 required.
Oh.
So someone said that about 70 to 80 runs required in the last 5 overs is doable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need 76 runs in the last 5 overs. Well, one delivery still to go, so you might actually need exactly 70 if Sharfain goes boom, you know?
Yeah, Sharfain doing I can't say boom, boom, Alfredi. He was not consistent enough. But yeah, 76 needed of 31. Last ball of the 15th over. And Rutherford just smashes it. Oh, that is high and far. That is a beautiful shot. Wow.
So how many required now?
70 needed of the last 5. I can't believe I have
Someone said if it's 70 in the last 5, then it's doable. Anything over that is not doable. By the way, the game has changed so much because I would have thought if it was anything like above 50 in the last 5 overs, it's not doable. And now 70 and you're like, yeah, it's doable.
Yeah. It definitely is. Right. Okay. For everyone in the chat, thank you so much for joining. Most people are from Laughing Coyote anyway, so thank you so much for joining me, Afan. I'm gonna have to bounce, but enjoy the game. Hopefully,
bounce carefully, don't hurt your neck again,
dude. I'm still in pain. I'm in excruciating pain right now, but I'm doing my best. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the PSL. Enjoy the England game. If Afan wants to change the game in the middle, let's say now we're going to cover England game because Peshawar has lost, then he can do that if he wants. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you.
It's good he's leaving because you know what happens when he leaves, right? We win, so you know.
Oh man! All right, bye guys. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one.
Yes, bye. All right. It's just me now. How are you all doing? Bye. Are you leaving or were you saying bye to him, Fiery Killer? Rutherford, it's not too latte to join the West Indies World Cup. Yeah, I like a latte too. Not too latte though. But I get what you mean. It's not too late. Definitely not. Multan, please make something happen. Oh, there you go. Just as I read your comment, something happened. Shoaib Malik is gone for 48. That's a wicket. Probably not. Actually, no. It's probably going to be... Because this is 15.1 overs, so... By the end, it's probably going to be like 6 overs remaining in that game, so I might actually do it, yeah. But yeah. No, yep, no is correct. No, as did leaves, yep. That's the end of Shoaib Malik, unfortunately. And now, who's coming on? Is it Wahab Riaz? Who can hit him hard, hit him big? Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Thank you, Fiery Killer. As it was a charm holding the Zalmi team together. But he still scored 48 runs, Hasnain. That's no joke. 48 runs in how many deliveries was it? Let me see. 48 runs and 28 deliveries. That's very impressive. Ahmad Butt. Oh, yes. Ahmad Butt, if I remember correctly, this was a guy who scored like 28 runs and 1 over or something like that, right? I think so. The way the game is going, I think South Africa versus West Indies will be exciting. But we will see. Yes, I have thought of a collab, but the collab doesn't depend on me entirely. It's a 50-50, right? I have to agree, but also he has to. Shoaib Malik cannot win Pakistan games in World Cup. I've seen him win games for Pakistan. Like really tough games. I've seen him win those for Pakistan. Against India, he did it once. I remember he scored 100 in the Champions Trophy. This was a long time ago. Was it a Champions Trophy? It was some sort of a tournament or that he scored in. And another game, it was against Sri Lanka, if I remember correctly. I think it was a T20. That was a very close game. And Shoaib Malik won that as well. This was when Shoaib Malik was the captain. It was quite a long time ago. Which comment? I'm not entirely sure. Zalmi will lose. Well, I hope they win. Got out twice. You give it to Zazai. He will win you the game as much as I had to admit it. Yeah. But he got out early, though. I mean, he can't play good every game, right? He needs support of the... Oh, that's a 6 from Rutherford. Lovely. Rutherford goes bang. But yeah... it's the same thing as Babar Azam. Yes, I'm a bit harsh on Babar Azam, but at the same time, you have to admit Babar Azam is the only one doing anything. Well, Babar Azam and Rizwan are the only ones batting, right? So they need a little support as well. So I understand I can be a bit harsh on Babar Azam at times. And that's the same thing going on with Zazai as well. Like, the guy's great, but come on, others got to contribute. And Rutherford is doing great at the moment. Shoaib Malik did great as well. Rizwan is the best captain of this PSL. I think he is. In this PSL, I would say he's been pretty good. Ahmad Butt and Rutherford, we are in for a treat. Yeah, this is going to be good. Especially since Rutherford went boom over the road for 6. And... What? You wrote, come on, update Pakistan's team. It was... Oh, okay, yeah. That was a very long time ago. Like, I don't remember that. I think that was over a year ago. Yeah, I would say he needs to be in the Pakistan squad. Crap review. Which game is that? Shoaib Masood is the third highest run scorer in the PSL. The top two are Rizwan and Babar, and they're already in the side. So just add the third highest run scorer in there as well. And also, he's not a kid, So a lot of these young players, right, like Imran and Wasim and Naseem and all these guys, right, they do... Oh, that's a Health and Veer one. Okay, that's what you mean, Ray. I got it. But this guy's not... They're young, so if you say that, if you don't select them early because they're young, you're putting too much pressure, etc., then fine. But Masood is, I think, over 30 years old, so he's pretty old, so I think he deserves a chance. Play Real Cricket 20. I might give it a go. A lot of people have been asking me to play Real Cricket 20. So, yeah, I might give it a go. And for the review comment, by the way, I think what they're doing is it's that crunch moment, right? And Rutherford is the one who's just going insane at the moment, right? So, they're just taking their chances with it, right? Like if there's a slight chance of getting a wicket, why not take that chance, right? Like if it happens that it was out, let's say, and you say, no, I'm not going to review it, and then later you see that it was out, you're like, holy, that could have been the changing moment in the game. If we had gotten Rutherford out, it would have made all the difference. But obviously, we don't know that yet. Yeah, Peshawar can absolutely win because look, Rutherford took a single and put Ahmad Butt on strike. And guess what Ahmad Butt did? Exactly, with that butt power. He hit a lovely boundary. Yo, RAC. Should I ask Twisted Clay with the sometimes prize? I mean, I don't know how that's going to help. The guy is busy, so that's why he can't do collabs with me. It's not that he doesn't want to do collabs or anything like that. It's just that the schedules don't really match up. We're in two different, we're in the opposite ends of the world. He's in Australia, I'm in America. These are literally on the opposite ends of the world. Can we get sixes? 6 sixes? Yes, we can, and yes, we will. Butt power. We're all about that butt power. Here we go. So, yeah, anything's possible. Right now, I haven't updated the score in a very long time. So let me update the score. Right now it is 149, 5 wickets, and it's the 17th over. Let's go. There we go. Now we're all up to date. Only one way I forgot, and Ahmad takes it to the last over. Only one way Rutherford gets out, and Ahmad takes it to the... What? I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say. What's the one way he gets out? The highest PSL final score ever. Okay, that's a good little stat there. Thank you for sharing that. So 206 is the highest PSL score ever. And because it is the highest PSL score ever, if Peshawar chases it, that means, that'll be then the highest score ever, which is brilliant. So history can be made here today. What do you think about Ronaldo on Coca-Cola? I don't know what's going on with Ronaldo and Coca-Cola. Could you explain that situation to me? I heard about it. There's something going on, but I'm not entirely sure what is going on. Who's winning the Euros? Portugal! In final. It's the 16th over, not 17th. No, it's the 17th over. All right? I don't think you know how English works. 16 overs have passed. The over that's going on right now is the 16th over. I mean the 17th over. 16th over was the last one. Sherfane Rutherford is out. Lovely. Rutherford gone. Ronaldo doesn't like Coca-Cola. Well, fine. If he doesn't like Coca-Cola, then fine. He can go with Pepsi instead. That's not that big of a problem. Some people don't like certain drinks. Other people like certain drinks. I don't know why that's a thing. 57 required and 21 deliveries at the rate of 16.28. It's going to be very difficult, but you never know. You never know. Ahmad Butt is the same guy who scored 20 plus runs in 1 over. So, it is still on. The game is still on. No, it's much more difficult, but, it's gonna be, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, if Ronaldo doesn't want to drink Coca-Cola, then it's his preference. Like, I don't understand why people are making an issue of that. Like, you're gonna make me drink a certain drink because you like it? Like, what? Come on. That's stupid. Ahmad Butt, Wahab address me game anything but over. It's not over, I know. Ahmad Butt and Wahab both are great. Italy is gonna win it. Italy has a strong side, so sure, yeah, it's gonna be brilliant to watch them win it. They have obviously, they've got a history of doing well as well. So they lost 4 billion. Well, that's something that they'll have to deal with, I guess. Gale career mode will be coming soon. Not today, though. Nope. France will win. All right. France has a chance as well. Yeah, Germany won the World Cup. Wahab is gone as well. Yes, he's gone. Imran Tahir's got him out. And now the game is crashing. Now the chances have reduced by a lot. But still not over. Still got faith. Mangoes for everyone. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 wickets in the last 3 overs, which is fine because here's the thing. Imran Tahir is obviously very exciting player to watch. Whenever he takes a wicket, he goes around, running around the whole ground. He's a very exciting player to watch. Who will win? I think Peshawar will win. I'm a Peshawar fan. I'm from Peshawar, so I will support them till the last delivery. But it's looking very tough now. I think Multan will win, but I still am going to back Peshawar, obviously. It's not looking good, though. 56 runs and 19. Yep, both are leading from the front. But you can't really compare Wahab with Shadab, though. Wahab at least is bowling well, and second, he's not really a batsman, where Shadab is proving to the world that he is a batsman, and, you know, it's not really going all that well. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's a lot that could have been done right, but it's done now. Let's just focus on what we need to get. We need to get 56 runs and 19 deliveries. Let's get that. Let's focus on that. You've met Kamran Akmal. Good for you. I don't really like him, but yeah, great that you've met him. Multan's got a great chance of winning this. They definitely do, and that's a dot delivery as well. So now we have, how much do we have? So now we have 151 runs with a loss of 8 wickets and 17 overs total done. So just 3 overs remaining and 56 runs to get. So Imran Tahir is actually on a hat-trick, but he does not have any more deliveries, and it is the final. So wait, hold on. Does that mean if Imran Tahir gets a wicket in the next PSL on the first delivery of his first over, he's going to get a hat-trick? Is that what that means? Yeah, that's probably... Okay. Yeah, well, it's not always in the hands of PCB, you know. It's not always in the hands of PCB. Some players just go... Yeah. No one's won yet. Koi nahi jeeta. Yes. Hi. Hi to you as well. Sultan won. No, Sultan has not won yet. It's raining in England and Sri Lanka, so the match has been delayed. So, first time, who did he play for? Karachi? Or was it Islamabad? Who will it be? Who was it, rather? Man of the tournament. Yeah, probably, because he was the captain as well, and also the second highest run scorer. So probably, yeah, he will. Or he should be, at least. I don't know if he will be, but he should be. I think so. But that was a really good over from Imran Tahir. Changed the entire course of the game. Yaar koi nahi jeeta. Game is still going on. Ahmad is gone as well, so now it's pretty much Multan winning, which is great. This will be the first time Multan will win a PSL trophy. 56 runs still required in 16 deliveries. Last wicket. So 56 runs required in 16 deliveries, and it's the last wicket. So Multan is pretty much gonna win. And it's not looking good for Zalmi, so first time winners, it'll be Multan if they win, which they're pretty much gonna win. They've got they've got 9 wickets, and they've got a lot of runs on the board, so Multan has pretty much won this, but it's a dot. It's a dot from Imran Khan. Imran Khan has bowled pretty well, actually. Well enough. He's got an economy rate of 7.42, and he's gotten 2 wickets, although one of those wickets is of a player. That is a tail ender. Hello, Azaz. Umaid is not in the final because he broke the COVID guidelines, the SOPs, along with Haider Ali. So they dropped Haider Ali and Peshawar. And Umaid, I mean, from Peshawar. So Umaid and Haider Ali both were dropped because of the COVID restrictions. Yeah. Zalmi's made it to the final. That's a big task to do. Multan looks like they're going to win, and it's going to be the first time they're going to win it, and it's going to be under the captaincy of Mohammad Rizwan. So that's great. So yeah, Multan was going through a rough patch in the middle, and they definitely made a great comeback. And the reason why I like Multan as well is because of Rizwan. You guys know how much I love Rizwan. If you're on my channel, I've made a video about Rizwan as well. A whole video. About him. Where am I from? I am from Peshawar. Peshawar. Hello, Haji Tariq. Yeah, but you can't be too negative with that one, Saad. You have to understand that Sami also made it to the final twice as a captain and once as a coach. Not many people can say that, so that's a big achievement in itself. Haider Ali was dropped because he broke the SOPs for COVID-19. Haider Ali and also Ahmed both broke the SOPs, and so the biosecure bubble that they're in, and so they had to be sent home. They can no longer stay in the camp. Donnie is very excited. This is going to be the first time. Imagine that, a young lad like him winning the PSL for the first time with a team who's never won it before as well. Yeah, it was a lot of runs. 206 is the highest amount of runs ever scored by any team in the final. So yeah, so he's also won a PSL trophy as well. So Sammy has won a lot, man. He's had a pretty decorated career, hasn't he? He's got a lot of trophies on international level, on domestic level as well. I'm not entirely sure, by the way, Ranel. Has he won any CPL trophies or not? Or anything in the IPL? Because I know he's played the IPL as well. But regardless, I mean, he's won one PSL trophy. He has been to the final twice, well, 3 times. Twice as a player, once as a coach. He's won the World Cup as well with West Indies. He's done a lot. He's achieved a lot, Darren Sammy. وې ګټو اسې غولې وکړل مړه فضول بالنګ یې وکړ 200 رنز یې ورکړ. I'm good, Ulfat. How are you? Sufyan from Gujranwala, how are you? Yeah, very poor fielding right now. No CPL trophy. Okay, well, it's alright. He's won many other trophies, so it's alright. Rizwanullah Khan, hi, how are you doing? Yeah, he's a very passionate man. Wahab Riaz cried as well, but I think that was when Peshawar won, right? I think he wasn't the captain yet. Rizwan's resurgence has been phenomenal. I didn't want him in the T20 team, but he did well against New Zealand. He had a good Sun Cup before. He's just great in short. Yeah, he's very good player. I mean, a lot of Pakistani. The thing about Pakistani fans is we are very what's the word? I forgot the word. Impulsive. We make decisions based on just like what happened 2 minutes ago rather than the entire career. And so, people they just didn't want Rizwan because of Sarfaraz. And that was just not, I mean, that's just not acceptable. Like, sure, Sarfaraz was a great captain, but his time is gone now. He's no longer a great captain. He's no longer a great batsman. He's no longer a great keeper. And you have someone like Rizwan, who is a great keeper and batsman. And hopefully he will become a good captain as well. I mean, he's doing well with Multan, so we'll see. Yeah, inshallah, Multan will win. Multan is doing really well. No CPL trophies, but final for St. Lucia, Zooks. His keeping is also way better than Saifi. He's way better than Saifi in every way, man. He's the new board member of the Caribbean, what is that? CWL, what does that stand for? I know it's like the West Indian Cricket Board, but Donnie going short, lovely. He's one of the best players, Sammy. Yeah, as a captain, as a team player, yeah, he's amazing. Wahab Riaz is boiling, definitely. He's not looking good. Thank you. I think you spelled Gujranwala wrong. You're welcome. Was in the team when West Indies won Champions Trophy in 2004. So yeah, great journey from Sammy. Yeah, he's had a very decorated career. Cricket West Indies. Oh, that was a I. I thought that was a L. That's why I was a bit confused. Cricket West Indies. Okay. Best part is that team of Multan has no superstars and yet it is going to win. Well, they have Rizwan, who is a superstar now, so that's great. And obviously the biggest superstar in the world of cricket, Sahel Tanvi. They had Afridi as well, but he's not playing though, right? Carlos Brathwaite. Remember the name. Yeah, that's true. Multan or Peshawar, we're all Pakistani. In the end, Pakistan wins. But honestly, I'm happy Multan won. Like, obviously, I want Peshawar to win, but if anyone other than Peshawar was going to win, I'd rather it be Multan than another team, you know, because Multan deserves it a lot more. Yes, Peshawar are going to lose. It is impossible now. 50 runs required in 6 deliveries. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. $157 for Peshawar of 9 in 19 overs. 9 wickets lost. And 50 runs required. Even if you hit 6 sixes in a row, that's only 36 runs. That's still a lot less than what they need. Fast bowling is pretty good. Mr. 360, who is that? How is fast bowling in the world? It's good. It's pretty good. There's some really good bowlers in the world. Fast bowlers, you know, Trent Bolt, Muhammad Shami, Jasprit Bumrah, Shaheen from Pakistan, Jimmy Anderson, Stuart Broad, Mark Wood, Jofra. It's a lot of good bowlers. Stark, Pat Cummins. A lot of them. Some of the bowlers from the Caribbean are pretty good as well. What Pakistan cricket team need to do well for if what? I just need to play positive cricket, man. Yes, we are all Pakistani. Yes. Zay was our last hope today. No, not really our last hope. I mean, our whole team has been good. But our bowling, it wasn't our batting. I think it's our bowling that was bad. Our batsmen, yeah, you see 159 and you're like, that's not that many runs. But here's the thing. Our batsmen had to go for it. We needed like 50 plus runs. So they had to go for it, you know. Well, Greg's on fire. Your defense is terrified. No, it's all right. I'm fine. Like, we have won a trophy before, and also we made it to the final. That's great. And also, Multan is winning, which is I'm fine with that, you know. Yeah, unless there's a no ball. But even if there is a no ball, then that's 42, 43 runs. So it's still less than 50. So you'll need like 2 no balls, or actually more than 2 no balls, 3 no balls, you know. Other than Karachi Kings, why? What's wrong with Karachi Kings? Just kidding. All right, they're good too. 360 AB de Villiers. Yeah, I know he's AB de Villiers, but I thought you meant like there's a new player or something like that. Because there's a player from Australia, Joshua Philippe, and they're calling him the next AB de Villiers, you know. Multan has a good team, Ali Hassan, you're right. They have a really good team. And the best part about their team is their captain, Mohammad Rizwan. He's an absolute superstar. Look. No, I think Azam Khan shouldn't be in the team. Let's be honest. I don't know why he's in the team to begin with. Multan Sultans have won. Not officially, but unofficially they have won. Only one delivery to go. After this delivery, Multan will win. Mazarabani. All right, that's it. Multan have won. Congratulations to all of Multan fans. Multan Sultans have won the PSL 2021 PSL 6, 6th edition of the PSL in 2021 for the first time ever. And they've done it under the captaincy of Mohammad Rizwan. I love that guy. This guy has been nothing but great for Pakistan as well as Multan. He got dropped from Karachi. He was a second choice player in Karachi. Then they dropped him altogether. Then Multan picked him up, made him the captain. And guess what? This man won the trophy for Multan after being dropped by Karachi. That is incredible. That is unbelievable, man. That is such a good comeback. And I wish him all the best. I hope he keeps playing like this, because this means he'll play well for Pakistan. All right, there you have it, people. Multan have won. Congratulations, everyone. We played really well. Peshawar's bowling and fielding let us down. Our bowling was crap. We gave up more than 200 runs, 206 runs with a loss of just 4 wickets. Our fielding was even worse. And, you know. Second innings. The match is over. Match khatam ho gaya. Multan won. Ah, right. Yeah. That's the rivalry, right? Multan Wills. Yep. Multan won. Multan. Congratulations, Multan. For the first time ever. Multan have won the PSL trophy. Peshawar Zalmi only scored 159 runs. Multan scored 206 runs. Multans have won by 47 runs. Congratulations to all the Multan fans. Wa alaikum assalam, Adil Khan. Yep, it's gonna be what was that saying? Parioriye in Multan. She's our ambassador, unfortunately, but that's alright. I'm good, how are you? Who won? Multan won. Multan, yep, it's good vibes all around in Multan at the moment. Congratulations to all the Multanis out there. Go out, celebrate. No, match is over. Match khatam ho gaya. Multan has won. Multan won by 47 runs. Peshawar Zalmi lost and Multan won. Yes, Maryam Ahmed, you are correct. Multan have won. It's the first ever trophy for Multan as well as Mohammad Rizwan, and I'm very happy for him. Very happy for Rizwan and Multan. Unfortunately, my team lost. I'm from Peshawar. I am the Peshawar, so obviously I support Peshawar. But we lost. It's alright, it's part of the game. Someone has to win, someone has to lose. Mariam, you're from Peshawar as well? Yeah, I'm from Peshawar as well. It's alright, it's alright. It happens. We have won the trophy before already. Multan has never won it before. It's good. It's good for cricket. It's good for Pakistan. It's good for the PSL. A new team winning. It's all good. Yep, Multan won as well as New Zealand won against India. So New Zealand had never won an ICC trophy, by the way, if you guys didn't know this. New Zealand has never ever won an ICC trophy, whether it be the World Cup Champions Trophy or the Test. Well, the Test just became a trophy this season, but they've never won any official ICC trophy. This was the first time ever they won, and Multan for the first time ever won the PSL as well, so it's good for cricket. Hello Harun Khan, how are you doing? Yes, congratulations, credit for definitely, because Multan has not Multan Sultans won the match, Adil Khan. Yes, next time we will do well. Peshawar has done well this whole time. You know, we've qualified so many times to the final, and we've won it once as well, so it's all right. Peshawar has done well. Qualifying to the final is not easy, you know, so that's a big achievement as well, the fact that we qualified to the final. But yeah, congratulations all of Multanis. I'm gonna head out now. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead, subscribe. Also subscribe to Cricket for Us. Go ahead and do that real quick. And yeah, unfortunately Peshawar lost today, but that's all right. A new team won, a new face won. Mohammad Rizwan won, Multan Sultans won. Once again, congratulations to all the Multanis, and more importantly, congratulations to the whole of Pakistan, because we finished yet another PSL. And you know, in these situations, the current corona COVID lockdown situation, it's very difficult to do, and we've done it. So wherever you're from, whether you're from Peshawar, Karachi, Lahore, Quetta, Multan, Islamabad, Rawalpindi, doesn't matter, Gujranwala, Swat, doesn't matter, anywhere in Pakistan, congratulations, because we just had a successful PSL, and that's a huge achievement. Thank you everyone for watching. Go ahead, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be seeing you guys next time. Goodbye and assalamu alaikum to you all.